Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Dealing with women you are not feeling. Yeah, and this is a definite player problem thing, right? And as I had said earlier, I'm not joking. The direction I'm going in is not telling like newbies how to get play or anything. This is the direction I'm going to go in is just navigating relationships. So just to let y'all know. So if it's some basic stuff, how to get a woman, I got stuff in my archives, and there's other dating coaches, and they're very good. So I recommend you deal with them. But I want to just deal with guys who are in relationships and who might be dealing with multiple women, right? So a big problem is you're going to end up dealing with women that you really ain't feeling. And let me shout out one of my supporters who mentioned this, ZXR, right? And one thing he said, these women can be annoying and aggressive, right? Now, understand just the context with it. And this is part of the reason why I wanted to go more in the player problem direction. Because on the real, if you really like a real player, a significant amount of the women you're going to deal with aren't women that you approached or women that, you use some type of strategy to get. You're going to get a significant amount of women who throwing it at you, right? Because, mainly because, they like your swag, your looks, you know how to charm them, something. Whatever the case, and regardless of the environment. But you're going to have women, they're going to like you. Now, understand that. I know a lot of dudes can't relate to that, and, that's understandable. But that's why I'm talking to the actual players out here, right? And you're going to see, the thing is, if you got that type of swag, you got that type of sex appeal, looks, charm, whatever, the thing is, that type of thing don't discriminate. It'd be nice to think you're only going to get women who going to automatically be going to throw themselves at you automatically like very attractive and cooperative and sweet. Nah. An attractive aura does not discriminate. Yes, you're going to get some attractive women, but you're also going to get some crazy ones. And see, the crazy ones are the problem. Because one thing with women, when they choose a man, when a woman chooses a man, they can get obsessed with him. I've had so many stories of women chasing dudes that the dude don't really have any interest in them. I mean, the women even going as far as saying they're going to marry this dude. And giving someone an outsider the impression that they got something going on. See, understand that. That's one thing about women. When they like a man, oh no, in their imagination, they already done had sex with him. They already done had 3 of his babies, everything. Now, some women, they can do that, and they'll still sit back. Now, they'll throw signals at the guy. He might not take it. But you get some other women, and those are the ones who can be problems because they're aggressive with it, right? And especially, you'll get that especially with women who aren't that attractive, to the point where, guys going to hit on them regularly. They tend to be more aggressive. Those will be the ones be like, hey, you want to go out, or they'll come up to you, or they'll do something. Now, that's convenient if you want the woman. That's convenient. Even though, as an aside, be careful when a woman is too aggressive. Like, any aggression beyond choosing can be a problem, because the thing is, women like that may tend to want to try to control the relationship, right? Because of, like I said, she got her idea how things are supposed to go, and she trying to force you to go along with the program, right? But women like that can be annoying and aggressive. Women like that, say you meet them, they all right. You say, all right, I'll give you my text and stuff, And women talk about some of these thirsty dudes being in their inbox or texting them all the time. Don't think for a second women don't do it too. And then your interest only slight to begin with, right? It was slight. It wasn't even serious. It was just whatever. Okay, well, it can't hurt. Like I said, she decent enough. You just okay, I give her a chance. But see, those are women who will text you all the time. right? And then get mad if you don't text them back right away. No, they don't have no idea what you're doing. And it's not, you're not playing a game or anything. It's just, she ain't moving you to the point you got to text her back. You know, y'all ain't in a relationship, you know? But they can be annoying, they can be aggressive. One thing about them, and I'm gonna tell you what, those are the type of women, if you find a reason to reject them or you ain't doing what, they talk the most shit. They will talk the most shit, put you down the most, and you be like, this relationship you thinking about wasn't really there to begin with. Or those are the type you gotta watch out, because those are the type that will pass some rumor about you. You know? Like, or use some type of shaming language, or try to say, you know, if you ain't trying to hit it, right? Now, this is something weird that women do, right? This is something weird women do. They'll throw it at you. You get a woman who will throw it at you, and then if you don't take it, right, they want to imply, you know, this typical one is like, you're gay. You must be. You don't want this? You're gay. Or, you know, something's wrong with your equipment, something like that. Or try to act like, you know, they ain't want you to begin with, right? But here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing with it. If you were to reciprocate and you were to get in a relationship with them, what they want, wouldn't they want you to exercise some discipline? Because some of them don't think, okay, especially when the aggressive ones who get you easily, right? And some guys just to say, okay, she offering some easy ass. Let me just take it. Right? They ain't thinking, oh, if she got him, some other woman could do the same thing and get him. And that's just to decide. What y'all think about that? You know, women get mad when they get rejected and want to talk about the dude, but obviously he got like some type of standard or something. So that's crazy. Now, here's the thing. If you want to deal with that type of woman, and I talked about this in a recent video. First of all, maintain your standard. Don't cave in. If you're not feeling that woman, you need to be straight up with them and just let them know you ain't feeling them. Or to the extent that you're feeling them, right? You know, whatever you do, don't lie and give her any, like, if you want to talk to them and you're willing to talk, that is cool. Right? But don't give them the impression that, you know, there'll be a relationship there. You don't give them the impression. They already got it in their heads, but don't be like, yeah, baby, we're going to do this, that, and the third. Nah, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Just keep it neutral. If you ain't feeling her, keep it neutral until you feel otherwise. Right? You know, and she could switch up. You never know. She could switch up. But you keep it neutral. You don't give her any hope. Don't give her any hope if it's so. Now, if it's just you just not attracted to her, don't be afraid just to tell her no, right there on the spot. I don't care. And she might, and it's funny, some women talk some, and if the woman talks some trash, it was like, well, if I'm all those things you said, if they try to shame you, just say, if I'm all those things you said, why you walk over anyway? I didn't walk over there. And I've actually told some women that. I'm like, you called me, right? Or you came over here. I was sitting here chilling, minding my own business. You came over here. All right? Like, women don't take rejection well, but you got to be honest with it. Because it's worse if you, like, ain't really feeling her, but you, like, try to do some stuff anyway, even have sex with her. That's the worst thing. Because then they'll turn it around like you lied to them or you played them. All right? And you got to let them know. And I've told several women that. I have told several women. I'll say no, because I'll outline for them. Shoot, I got a list. I'll be like, no, you did this, you called me on this day, all of that. You know? Because I was the type, you know, if they were halfway decent, I say, okay, I'll talk to them, they might surprise me. And I've actually been surprised by a couple women, right? Able to go further. Been surprised, pleasant surprise. But, you know, any other one, sometimes you got to just, you know, at the point that it's not going to go any further, or you just got to let them know. Or if you just not feeling them from the get-go, you know what? Depending on how they do it, you can be nice about it. Say, nah, that's all right, sis. I ain't interested. Right? I ain't interested. And, you know. Or if you want to be real player about it, just say, you know what? I got too many in my rotation. I don't need another one. And I've actually told some women, I say, yeah, of course. What do you think? Yeah, I got other women. What do you think? Yeah, shoot. They think you do anyway. Just confirm it. So anyway, right? Yeah, so yeah, just be straight up with them and just let them know. Whatever the deal is, whatever the situation, let them know. And you don't play into it. Don't feel sorry for them, anything like that. It's better that you straight up with them and they can move on and deal with somebody else than you try to lead them on. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.